Well done. What was that? That was insane.
Nice, Mike. I got my cut. Push out Dojo. Push out Dojo.
One's here. Hit one.
Dojo dead!
Hey,
One make cut dead.
Dojo!
Make cut, boys. We're gonna have
Big
ourselves.
cut dead!
What is going on? Let me restart that. What is going on, guys? We're back with winners round 2 of the EWG playoffs for the Proving Grounds here. My name is Clam. I am back again following the S2 journey. This time it's going to be winners round 2. Looks like OMNiA 9 did pull through against HXG Black, and they're going to be taking on against S2 in this one. Should be a good match, and I looked at the score in that last one. It was 3-2 for OMNiA 9 in that one, so very close one. Both these guys having close rounds in round number 1, so we'll see if this one is going to be as close knit as the last one was. We'll take a quick look at the rosters. You got OMNiA, XI or 9, I guess you could call them. Glowstick, Pip, Stutter, and JR. Speaking of stuttering, holy Jesus. Misa stuttering a lot right now. S2 Gaming, though. We just saw him a little moment ago. It's going to be X, Killshot, Snappy, and Jaren in this one. So, same rosters as before, but we got a different map set. Thank God. It's a little bit different. Maybe not a lot different, but the first map, at the very least, will be a different one. We got Sake, HP, the Double Den this time on the Gauntlet, and then Gridlock, HP, map number 4, and Raid for that map number 5 in the map set here. So a couple of new maps coming in. We got Sake and Raid for the Sake and Gridlock, excuse me, for the HPs in this series. And well, if we do go the distance, we got that Raid finisher. I always love me some Raid S&D. One of my favorite maps to watch, to play, just ever in general. And we got that Double Den sandwiched in between yet again. So if this does go 5, I mean, we'll have the finisher on Raid, and we'll see if that's going to be the case. But I'm more interested in this series, especially in the HP department, because we got the new maps coming in for both of these teams. And it's going to be a matter of whether or not, they come up clutch in the end here. I feel like that's going to be incredibly, maybe not difficult, but just maybe the knowledge gap with these maps just now. Well, I shouldn't say knowledge gap for Gridlock, because it has been out for a long time, but just with the new teams in BO7, the way you approach it, how comfortable are you really? Because I feel like Gridlock especially gets banned a lot. I mean, you see it in the maps there. It got banned for Overload. Didn't get banned for Search, but nobody electing to pick it, so we'll see if that's going to be the case. And we did see Den, a couple of them in that previous series. I feel like, S2, they narrowly avoided disaster in that second S&D. We'll see if they can lock it in for that one this time a little bit more. And then honestly in the Overload, they also kind of choked that one away. So maybe some Dens to forget about, but we already are loading on in to the map. We got it started. It's going to be S2 versus OMNiA 9 in this one. Let's take a quick look at OMNiA 9 and how they started off in this one. Curious how they're going to be performing. And the opening break on P1 for Scar. It's going to be X opening things up. And wow, X just to the sky. Gets a nice little double kill there for his efforts. 2-0 start from him. Looking to make it more. Extends it to 3. And I'm not going to lie. This guy X in that map number 5, even in the map 4, absolutely took over in that Scar hardpoint. We'll see if he can do it yet again. 10 seconds off the clock for S2, but we'll be OMNiA 9 on the point now. Snappy and crew are going to clear house, though, and it's just left a Glowstick off of spawn. And really, if you're OMNiA 9, you got to get a move on, because spawn flips for this hill are going to be essential. P2, you need to try and flip them, and well, Glowstick gets a couple. Nobody reading this play either. He's just free to hit the left side. I'm really surprised to see nobody sliding over, and it's going to be another 3 dead. This time, it's the Yellow Squadron falling. Pip and Glowstick with a pair each, and the spawns will flip right when the hill pops, so not exactly ideal for S2. I'm not sure if I love how they approach that setup, really. They got that clean 3 dead, and Glowstick was only able to get 2, but he's just able to freely go left, and that leaves OMNiA in a godlike setup now. They got the back, but how long can you hold it? Snappy able to get the 1. Looking for a second one, but is getting shot in the back, but Killshot shuts down that player. What is this spawn? These spawns are on top of these players in the back. It's so sticky here in the back on P2 is why you need to rotate for this particular time, and you see why, because, I mean, OMNiA basically just spawning on top of them in the back, and that 3 dead will allow OMNiA to soak the remainder of this 20 if they are able to win this one gunfight from the front. Killshot making it more expensive. Killshot getting a couple kills for himself and just making this a lot more costly for OMNiA than it probably should have been. A lot of contest time coming through. Snappy looking to try and be even more annoying, but the spawns toward new is what you got to focus on. Snappy does get that kill, but OMNiA all heading through the right side, which I'm not sure if I'm a fan of. I feel like you got to flood through left and mid on this back here, but you still got to break the back of spawns. And I mean, so far so good. OMNiA doing their due diligence, despite maybe not the preferred way to break. A break is a break. They'll be on in. They'll be soaking the time, despite not having the setup for initial. And S2 gonna get rinsed. And that is the power of rotating early. S2, the fact that they hit old, didn't have as many members to deal with the pressure from the mid-map cuts, and now in a situation where OMNiA can extend this lead wide open here. Let's see if they're able to do so. Let's go into an early listening with the side of OMNiA 9 here. Let's see how they're comment on this map number 1.
Right.
130
Snappy.
Dead.
Yeah. He's gonna be your
Push out
right side,
dead.
Junior. Right
Yeah, I'm
door.
on your P5. P5 is clear.
Yeah, we're spawning P5.
Good
Try to
shit,
get
guys.
control of the back. Someone get P1.
Yep, I'm in the back. I'm in the back.
It's
right
too
now.
old, too old.
Come
Fuck,
to
I had to
P2,
reload.
Tom. Come to P2 so I can bump.
I got time.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I got you. You move
Sorry
us,
about
move us.
that.
I got you right.
I still
Nice.
spawn old. I still
One's
spawn old.
P1. One's P1.
Watch your P5.
Stunned window.
P3 going front, P4.
Yeah, he's
He
hang on.
came in.
Fuck.
He's on
One on
top.
window.
Someone's
One
watching
on
top.
window. He just hopped on hill. Stay alive back there.
Run time.
Nice. Beautiful. Nade it.
Nading time. One well. Yeah, they're going P5. They're pushing P5.
Absolute outer. Fuck.
I'm nading out.
I spawned in.
Nading
I spawned
your outer
in.
left.
I'm nading over. I naded over.
There's 2 on time. 2 on time at least.
He's weak front P4. Weak.
Snappy front time. By the window.
Two
Went to rock.
front. Both weak.
I
Nice.
got the back.
One
One
more
more
rock.
front, one more
One
front.
more
One
rock.
window, 2 front.
Heard.
Yeah.
2 front weak.
Chow it together.
One weak.
I'm
One more.
gonna
Nice.
start playing new.
Nice.
I'm gonna start playing new.
Get that time though. It's 20 seconds.
I'm on
Nice,
P1.
Junior. I'm going new. Don't worry about new. Try to stay
Yeah.
alive there. Try to stay busy there.
He's on the rock.
There's 2 old. They're setting 2
Old.
old every time.
Yeah. Watch the old. I get the front. I got
One
the front.
P1. Bottom milk right now.
Yeah. I'm
He's
ironed.
top
I'm
P1.
under him. Yeah. I'm ironed.
One steps right now as well on the door. Watch well.
One on
I
me.
got
One
one.
on me.
Wells, guys.
Nice.
I'm
Well
spawning
is one
out.
shot.
Nice.
Well is
Three
one
dead.
shot. Well is
That's
one
the
shot.
last guy.
I'm ironed to one shot.
I'm top window right now.
He's weak. Snappy top stairs.
I'm behind you guys.
He's backing
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
backing up.
He's in your P2.
P2 window.
They're
P2
spawning
window.
P2. They're spawning P2.
2 P2 window. They're nading over.
Nice.
I'm
Go
weak.
P2 window.
Shout me out. Shout me out
1, 2.
close lady. 2. They
Nading
spawn there. All
Two.
3 spawn there.
Excellent listening, really, from OMNiA 9. I'm loving the comms there. A lot of energy, and you can tell why. I mean, they just came off a grueler series, so you got to be locked in for those, and you hear it reflected in the comms here. But it will be S2 with the marginal lead. I feel like it's been a pretty mixy back and forth affair, but S2, I mean, despite not having the spawns on that rock hill, we're able to soak quite a bit of time on the worst end away for the spawn side, so that's a good sign for them going forward. Maybe something OMNiA can clean up on the second rotation as we head back toward the initial hill here. X, I mean, just roaming wild bottom mid on the 4 spree, looking to try and get something else going. The rest of his teammates dropping around him, and he's trying to stay alive, but difficult task to do. He is able to get the kill on the hill. Turn, not quite burn, though. 5 spree is where his life will end. No Hellstorm missile coming through, and S2 back to the drawing board. How to approach this break here. Killshot does get through, though, behind enemy lines. Yeah, lines him up, knocks him down. Nobody watching the pinch, and he might even get a third one. 3 in a row. Triple kill. Killshot shutting it down from the front end, and that is an excellent life from him. You got them right where you want them in the spawn, but you got to worry about the pinch here. Callie going for a nice little route, able to get 1, and it's a similar situation for OMNiA on this route coming through. Snappy trying to deal with the chaos, but just not going to be able to clean it up in time. And I'm not really loving how S2 are approaching the spawns for this P2 hill. They have just kind of neglected this right side completely, and that is the second or third time we've seen OMNiA just run straight through, no contest, get the free break on new, but they're still going to have to deal with the pressure. The gunfight's not exactly going your way at the moment. Callie and Hill need some help here. She's not going to be able to do a whole lot of anything, and S2, they will break, so maybe not the best setup, but you make the most of it. And let's see how the comms are going to be sounding for the side of S2 here. Let's go into an early listen in with them as well.
One's lobby.
He might be going to the back.
Someone pick up side door here. Window. Dead.
I spawned out.
Where are you?
Putting your front.
Side door. Dead. Shit on!
3 dead. Missing stutter.
Yep, I'm looking P1.
I got ticket.
One's P1. Shalami dead.
One might be P5.
One's right on me.
pushing
I
out.
on me. Pushing me at old. Pushing me at old.
I'm pushing new.
Alright.
Bump time,
One
go new.
shot.
Alright,
Going steps to new. He's actually the deep right corner. Glow stick.
One's already new.
I
He's
heard
gonna
that.
be
I
D
heard
back.
that.
Bump.
One's close, dead.
Dead, two. One middle
gonna
map.
do their back left.
Kill shot. You're
Yeah, he's
in the
underneath.
one at new. You're in the
Yeah,
one on
underneath
one
left.
Yeah, one more channel
Nice
B on
one, we're
P1
fine,
doors.
we're fine.
Watch, there's gonna be two in the back. Just stay down in hill. Stay down in
I
hill.
need help. I need help bad.
I'm here. I'm here.
One bridge on me.
Front door. Front bridge.
He's weak.
Head.
Front
He's
dead.
going steps. He's going steps right now.
Yep.
More
Steps,
heading
I'm
bridge.
needing it. I'm
More
needing
stick
steps.
bridge.
Running him.
There's gonna be one bridge.
They're spawning left side, guys. Okay.
One side door. Side door.
Weak in the back.
TNT.
Oh, weak on time. One look at bridge.
All good. Play together.
Oh,
One's outer.
Good
Good shit. I'm waiting to see if he chose
No,
outer.
no, dead. Oh my god.
One steep
Good
left.
shit.
Deep
I saw
left.
that.
Front window.
Another one. Yeah, from window. I had no aim assist. He's side door.
Dead on time.
shit.
Big one on
I
that.
got it turned on.
I'm staying for new. I got a trophy here, and I'm sitting in the
Dojo here.
back.
He's back Dojo. We saw him back Dojo. He's back here.
Back. Weak as
Dead.
fuck. Good shit.
One more there,
One's
one
P1,
more
one
here.
P1.
He's front time.
And that the comms of S2 Gaming as well. Taking a commanding lead as we head toward P4. They'll have the spawns. They'll have the hold. And now it's their chance to, I mean, just really secure the game for yourself here. If you can lock down a 60 here, this is probably just the game. This is such a hard hill to break. But we saw, I mean, S2 on the previous rotation, they did a decent job from the front end of time contesting, making it mixy, even getting quite a bit of time themselves. Stutter with a nice little dolphin dive play there. Able to stay alive. And not only that, gets the cleanup on the remaining two players. So, OMNiA, I mean, they're not out of this game. They just need to lock it in toward the tail end. Maybe Pip having a slow start of things, looking at him to kick up in the sling. Callie, able to get the trades toward mid-map, and it will be OMNiA on the time. And they even get the flip on the spawn. So, I mean, crisis averted. 20 left to claim here, but you got to go toward new. And what a nade coming through from X. Gets her off of time, and yeah, that's just going to be 5 seconds of white time for just a one nade investment. Pip trying to clean up, but unfortunately that rock is too strong. Bullets will block it. But OMNiA still on new. You got to deal with the pressure here, and that's an opening start. Stutter almost got turned on, not quite though. And he'll be watching the route. It's going to be S2 spawning in the back, and they're aware of it, but still difficult. They deal with the pinch route, and OMNiA can hold it from the front here. You got Glowstick pushed up, but you got to be wary about the flip coming through too. You can't push up too far on this one, because yeah, 7 spawning out now. The pinch could come through from Jaren. Oh, this timing off spawn is everything. Oh my god, Glowstick get gifted one. But doesn't matter, because S2 are going to be winning the gunfights across the map here. Killshot gets on the time. And you got Jaren toward mid-map yet again, just watching the route, but still 20 left to claim here. I'm surprised OMNiA not really going for this. They are just waiting for the slow approach, trying to find something, and it'll be another 3 dead. S2 just seem to be dominating the kill feed so far. I mean, 20 plus for basically everybody on the side of S2. Everybody pretty much positive at the moment, albeit by slight margins. Nice double from Glowstick. He is trying, man. I feel like this guy's been frying this map so far, but his teammates not having the best performances in the slaying department. Looking at Pip and Kylie, maybe to step it up a little bit going forward, and you're still not out of it, but now only 20 seconds to close as S2 on the prowl. Looking to try and get this break going. It's a good start from Pip. Rips the first one. Glowstick patrolling. Trying to find this flank route coming, but nobody watching for Snappy. Snappy able to get 1, make it 2 before falling here. X with that cleanup help on that play. Support is on in, and what is this play? Yeah, Killshot throwing a nade. Stutter finally gets taken down here, and S2 will break, but they don't have the spawns for new, and this gets incredibly mixy here if you're OMNiA. You got to keep them off hold, but you got to make sure to hold the spawns for new, and so far they have done a decent job. They'll clear out house. They'll make sure nobody touching the time. And now S2 in an awkward situation. They got to rush for new. There's only 10 left on the clock. And, I mean, you only need 15 to close here. But OMNiA have done a great job just funneling you on this rotation. One's going to fall. Stutter going for the chow. Stutter gets the double. 32 for this guy. Heating up late into this game. It's not over yet. OMNiA doing what they can to try and hold on to this one. Pip in the back. He's going to need some help from number 8. He's going to turn. Maybe he doesn't need help. Maybe it's Pip that is just getting the job done. OMNiA now. You can't win it here, but, I mean, this has been an excellent resurgence. Great turn to form from them. And they got S2 on the back heels. And S2, they just need 9 seconds to win, but it's still a difficult hill to break regardless. Just, I mean, dropping like flies. 2 falling. Snappy and Jaren trying to get a couple of kills to alleviate some pressure, but it's still going to be difficult. Jaren might have found a gap. Might be able to get some timing window here. He spots Glowstick on the hill. Gets him tagged low. Looking for the contest to come through, but he can't find it. He's trying to get something going, and there you go. The Rattle comes in, they get the kills, and they can still win on old here. OMNiA, they rotated a little too early. Jared with the sneaky route play. And like I said, they only needed 9 seconds. Too big of a lead. They'll get it done. I really liked what I saw from OMNiA in the end there, but it was just not enough. You were in such a big deficit. And it will be the side of S2 taking map number 1, but that was a lot closer than you were probably expecting, considering how big of a lead you really had in that one. So, great stuff from S2. They'll take the map, but like I said, wasn't by the craziest of margins, 250 to 219. Yeah, you were almost up 100 points into that one. That would have been a crazy throw, but Jared, I mean, hey, the hero in that one. You got it done in the end, and yeah, it's a tough way for OMNiA to end up closing that one out, but you tried. That bodes well going into map number 2 here. So it will be Den. Let's start our Den double dose here. SND up next, and I feel like OMNiA 9, you know, that was a pretty close affair. I feel like you started off incredibly cold, you know, despite, you know, playing, I feel like the map better than S2 in a lot of ways with the proactive rotations and the routes you were taking. You just weren't winning the gunfights. And if they can warm up a little bit, start getting the gunfights to go your way, this definitely can be a series you can take away from S2 despite losing the first map. You just got to lock it in for this one. We'll send it to a quick break. We'll be right back with that Den S&D, so don't go anywhere. And we are back with map number 2. Oh no, they switched sides on me. This is the first time they switched sides. Uh-oh. Well, colors are going to be wrong this game. Apologies, guys, but I'll get that fixed for you here on the actual overlay here in a second, as we are going to be starting things off a little bit more confusing probably for me this map than anything else, but it's going to be S2 with the numbers, or excuse me, I'm already making the mistake. It's going to be OMNiA with the numbers advantage, as I am going to be struggling. Struggling this map for sure with the colors, but is what it is. Now the wrap coming through from the remainder of S2 as Jaren and X trying to rotate this one toward A, but you already have Stutter over here and Pip playing pretty close in mid for the info. As soon as Stutter sees them, Pip's going to activate, and yeah, look at this pinch coming through. It's going to be about this gunfight if Pip can win it or not, and it's going to be Pip, yeah, striking first, leaves X in a horrible situation. 1v3, finds the first one, shot's going to land. Oh, if he pre-fired that, that might have been a double, but the cleanup from OMNiA is good, and they'll take the first one. Good stuff. And we'll see if they can keep that going. You know, they closed that first map pretty strong, but just too big of a deficit to overcome, and we'll see if they can make this one a lot easier, a lot better for yourself. Great to go to an early lead. You know, we saw S2 earlier on this map in the tournament. I mean, they went off to an early lead. They almost threw it, but, I mean, they had a big enough cushion to allow them to win that. That's kind of what happened in the first hardpoint as well. Oh, what? X just collapsed you. Oh, that is tough. Oh, S2. Open things up with a bang here. And it's X yet again. Same sniper rifle. Same exact result. He gets the double kill. What a way to open things up. And what a blunder from OMNiA. You cannot chow that at the same time like that. You cannot line up. I mean, that is... This teams just keep lining up against S2. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Callie in the 1v4. She should be falling here in a second. And there you go. The cleanup is in. And S2 taking care of business in that one. And I wish I had that one on the replay. I didn't know X was going to be clatting you like that, but that was a crazy way to start things. And it's good to see S2 converting the numbers advantage. There have been times where I've seen them. They have trolled a little bit in these numbers up scenarios, so good to see them clean up. Make sure they're keeping the sword polished, so to speak. As it's been X, a big reason why on this sniper rifle already 4 kills for him. And hopefully he doesn't lag out again. Okay, we're good. He's here. Had that issue earlier, making sure it doesn't happen again. Stutter, gonna spot the pressure. He'll back on up. Wait for reinforcements. Now it's S2 on the prowl. Looking for some early tags. Stutter. Looking to try and play toward outer, but he's got to be careful. I think X is just holding the pinch this round. Yeah, no sniper for him. Stutter getting aggressive. S2 playing this very slow. They're creddied up in corners here. Stutter just literally sliding past the bomb, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, they get a couple of kills for free here. Now it's left to Callie and Glowstick here. Glowstick might find a timing, though. Yeah, the reload comes in. Glowstick gets a freebie. Callie now spotting the bomb planter. No, not going to get it. She does get out with her life at the very least, so makes it a lot more manageable. Glowstick still alive and kicking, and this guy was absolutely frying in the first map, but Callie, unfortunately, she'll drop and leaves Glowstick for the ace clutch to try and deal with it. He does pick up another one, and that's bomb. Jaren close enough to grab it. He'll back on up here. He's going to spot this player. X going for the pinch route. But Glowstick, he might be able to catch this player on the bomb. No, low HP doesn't finish it. And the route from X ensures the round, but that one got incredibly close. Honestly, had Glowstick caught that player, who knows what happens. But it will be S2. And they will convert this one. That one got a little bit more... I feel like that's been kind of this whole tournament so far. It's been a lot of series, a lot of maps, a lot of rounds that probably are a lot closer than they should have been. And it's kind of just the nature of this division. This is the lowest division, so a lot of more mistakes than I'm... Well, maybe not that I'm accustomed to seeing, because I do see them all the time, but you know what I mean. I feel like it's a lot more sloppy than I would like. But, you know, hey, that's Call of Duty. You live and you learn. You try and get better. And we'll see if OMNiA can answer back. Kill shot by himself toward B. He'll spot the info. That'll get the rest of S2 to rotate on through. No bomb plant yet. X toward mid-map, but he's going to get ripped. Glowstick with some nice shots. He has had a hell of a map so far. Stutter trying to get the trades toward Jojo. Glowstick through the wall, gets another one. That leaves Snappy in the 1v2. Pip going to spot him, and Pip delivers. OMNiA with another one. And we're all tied up. And for Mitch in the chat asking for the map 1 score, I believe it was 250 to 219. S2 did take that one. It was a huge lead. Little recap for map 1, I guess you could say. Huge lead for S2 in that Sake HP. They went off to about almost a 100-point lead, but OMNiA, slowly but surely, were clawing their way back in that one, but S2 with the last break on that old hill. With about 9 seconds, they got the P2 time, and it honestly, had they not got that late break on P2, OMNiA was set up for new. So it was honestly a very close hard point, all things considered. It could have went OMNiA's way in the end. They were starting to make a crazy comeback. That one's one to go watch in the VOD for sure later. But enough about map 1. Map 2, we're currently tied at 2. Ooh, X with the sniper out. Stutter's going to spot the glint. He wants no part of that. And I can't blame him. Sniper rifle's definitely something you got to avoid here. Kill shot, striking first with the gun. Callie with the nade, but doesn't matter. The numbers are still in favor of S2. OMNiA. They've been here before. Pip in the creddy corner. He's going to get shouldered. He's going to get chowed from both of them. X thinking about trick shotting some people, but gonna get denied. Snappy through the doors. Got to be careful here. Yeah, knife out, but doesn't matter. Teammates are overwhelming the site, so you'll get the round, but not sure if I love that play. Coming through. Been a lot of that so far. But hey, you'll take the round, and you'll take the lineup here. Jaren. Nice little 2-for-1. I don't think he got the kill, but at least got some damage on the second one. Or maybe he did. I don't know. I just work here. curious if anybody on the side of OMNiA is going to be sniping. I think what I have spectated this team before, I don't think they typically have a guy that does snipe. I think it might, if anybody, it would be probably Glowstick, I think, pulling it out, but I don't think anybody is really even going to attempt that this series so far. And X going to strike things first, 38 HP, but that's more than you need. X lining him up, knocking him down. Stutter does get the double, but now it's the 1v2 for you. Bomb's been dropped, hasn't collected it yet. Stutter going for the play, but he's just getting shouldered. He is getting gifted a lot of tags, though. Gets so much damage to roll through, but no kills yet. They got to be wary of the wrap here. Jaren picking it up. Stutter trapped in the bomb site, but do they know that? Stutter going for the play, but Jaren, patience pays off. He'll get the cleanup. Now 4-2. Spade doing their thing. And Viper actual. Is that actually a Viper in the chat? Wow, no way. Say it ain't so. Vipers are the venomous ones, right? I'm not very snake literate. Maybe there's certain types of vipers that have venom and ones that don't. I don't know. I'm not up to date on my snake lore. What's up, Viper? How you doing? So guys, just currently joining us. It's 1-0 right now, or S2. Teams are flipped in the search. Apologies, but OMNiA on the back foot in the series and in this map at the moment. It's going to be S2 yet again, heading toward A. Aggressive routes coming through. Oh, nice nade from Jaren. He'll open things up with a bang. You got 3-on-3 on the site, though. Everybody from OMNiA here. Pip watching the outer. Gonna get some tags, but not enough for the finisher. Glowstick. Waiting for the wrap, but it's not coming. Callie priming a nade, but the horrible timing coming through on that one. Pip gave it up. He, at the very least, gets the trade coming through. And another one, so Pip just holding his iron strong. Makes it a 2v2, and still no bomb plan. I think that's the most surprising thing so far for S2 in this round. No bomb yet. They'll grab it, but now with 30 on the clock, time becomes an issue. Killshot gonna spot one towards side door. Low HP, 11. He does get out, and somehow we're planting the bomb during all this. Glowstick, though, from the side door gets cut down. Pip left to clean up, and he can't find him on the heady. S2, map point now. X having himself a map right now, 9-3. Put away the boomstick, and honestly, probably a good decision on offense. Actually, he might have still had one out, honestly. It looks like a picked up AR. I'm not sure, though. I'm not super duper locked in. I'm only marginally kind of sort of locked in. But regardless, S2, map point now. Have multiple rounds to work with here. And we'll see if OMNiA can answer back. It's been a rough map, I feel like, from Callie in particular. Stutter having maybe some horrible timings going his way, as well as just getting blown up with nades. It's going to have to be perfect now from OMNiA from here on out. And there you go, another nade going straight into Stutter's dome. Second one falling, Killshot chimes in for that one, and it's Glowstick and Callie in the 2v3 to do the most here. You really need to find, I think, one pick here at minimum, because bomb is down on the site. I mean, you got Snappy watching the wrap back and 2 players toward Dojo, so it's really a matter of if S2 scam at this point, or if OMNiA can just rip some wigs here, because it's going to be tough regardless. I mean, look at the spot X is in. He gets pushed up close here. Nice bait and switch, though, coming through. But Snappy on the pinch. Should he have the freebie here? Yep. 1v2 now. Killshot pushed up close, and he'll deliver the final nail in the proverbial OMNiA coffin there, and it'll be 2-0 for S2 in this series. They took map number 1, albeit a lot closer than it probably should have been in the end. OMNiA put up quite a bit of a fight, but this one was not particularly close. S2 taking care of business in this one, and they'll be up 2-0 in the series with a pretty dominant fashion. I feel like a great map from X, honestly. Great job on the sniper rifle, and then he put the sniper rifle away. He didn't overstay his welcome in that one. He put it away after getting a couple of kills and pulled out the gun when his teammates needed to do him. And that's, I feel like, a mistake a lot of teams make, where they keep the sniper rifle out for too long, and they just kind of don't do anything with it. They just have a lot of nothing rounds because people, you know, adjust, and it was a good play from X to put it away, recognizing that he just no longer needed it out. So, S2 up 2-0 in the series. We head to our third and final, or second and final den in the series. We've seen a lot of den. I've seen 5 dens so far, or I'm about to see 5 dens today. Hopefully my next series is not going to be another den. That's all I'm saying. I've had enough of that map today. Guys, pick other maps. please and thanks. But it will be den overload coming up next, and S2 have a chance to close out the 3-0. And I'm not going to lie, the form they're in, OMNiA, they need to fucking do something. They need to do something because it's been pretty rough going in the slaying department. I feel like S2 have taken advantage in that aspect. They've done a great job just slaying out their problems so far. There is some mistakes coming through, but I feel like OMNiA, they just need to kick up in the slaying. They've done a great job, I feel like, in particular in that first hard point, playing proactively on the rotations, and their team game seems to be there, but you can't rely on just only teamwork. You got to also get the kills too. So we'll see if they're going to be able to make the comeback here. It's going to have to be the reverse sweep for the OMNiA 9 going into this one. We'll send it to a quick break. We'll be right back with what could be the conclusion here in just a bit. And we are back with map number 3 and what could be the final map in this series. Let me get my overlay fixed for y'all real quick. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hey. There we go. Thought I had it fixed when we started, but apparently not. Team's actually flipping this series, unfortunately. I got blessed my last series, but not this one. I got to flip everything around, and so far, it's S2 with a chance to get the first dunk on the board, and kill shot heating up in this one. Jaren delivers the first score, and S2 off the opening breakoff, make a mincemeat of their opponents. And we'll see if they're able to chain this together. As I say that, though, 3 dead for S2, so OMNiA will capitalize on some kills and get them out of their base at the very least. But regardless, I wanted to go into that early listen-in with the S2 squad, see how they're going to be common here in this overload.
Pinch.
Pinching.
Dead.
Pinching behind, dead.
Ball carrier, or one more on ball.
Dead.
That's
Nice,
3.
close shot. Stay alive.
Akami is the first guy spawned up, I think.
Make up.
Nothing mid cut. One's in 10. 10 dead. Another one's in. He's going on in mid. Good shit.
I'll get shit. Go. I'll kill him.
Let your blockers go. Let your blockers go.
Oh, he's close right. Wow. Still there. Just
I'm trying to get there.
2 there. 2 on the ball. One server.
Kill shot.
Yep.
Did he run that shit in? Are you got that shit in? Hold on, I'm almost there. Back up top. Wait, Loki.
I'm nading it, Jaren.
What the fuck? In desk.
They're all here. They're all here.
He's not there. Good shit. Other one close left. He's weak as fuck going top blue.
Alright, you got me. Bottom server.
Yep, all good, all good.
Close, middle, dead. Another one.
One more
dead.
P1. Nice.
Going right.
One's on mid cut, stutter, weak.
Oh,
He's shallow mid cut.
He's weak.
One more big cut.
One more there. They're grabbing ball.
Yeah, I'm going new.
I spawned new.
Run this shit.
Someone grab ball. Someone grab ball.
I got ball.
He's pitching short. One's going couches to P2 right
Two window. One more.
Right there, kill shot. He's gonna run right there.
Nice.
He's weak as fuck. Oh my god, my shots. Well, Pippin,
back,
P2.
so we're one's in our spawn. Calixo, we have to kill that guy.
Yep, I'm coming to the D-back. Give me a sec.
Couches, Pip. He's
One's
going
in our
P2.
D-back. D-back is weak as fuck. Going satellite.
And that the comps of S2 and OMNiA. I mean, taking care of business in that listen, and they are on the precipice of the score, and they will get the dunk on in 2 in a row during that listen-in, or toward the tail end, I should say. And you saw some windmills coming through from S2. I'm not gonna lie, I saw quite a few right there. That was pretty bad in that listen-in. We saw a couple on the camera. We caught a lot of them, and S2, you gotta reel it in here a little bit. I feel like maybe a little frantic. They got the opening score, but maybe playing a little bit too fast and loose. And you can kind of tell maybe the nerves starting to get to you. They know they're in an important position, and it's going to be Callie lining them up, knocking them down, having a great map. And, you know, she struggled in this SND a little earlier, so good to see her having a great start in this overload. 11 and 6 has a chance to pinch, and nobody watching it. They all just give it up. Pip, though, the last one alive on this play, is going to be kind of stuck in no man's land here. He'll back on up and try and get on out, but X is here. Unfortunately, the team kill comes through, and that is a lot of... I've seen a lot of team nades coming through, but that's another one added to the column. S2 on the defense, though, looking to try and deal with the pressure from the outside, and so far, so good. They'll deal with the first wave. You got to try and find Glowstick here on the outside. Low HP. He'll drop now. OMNiA still on the back foot of this play, but they have a chance to flood. S2 really not in position. The reset will come in, though. And unfortunately, Pip gravity is a thing, and he'll fall. I've seen that quite a bit today. I feel like a lot of people just sliding off the map currently, and well, Pip another victim. We call him a victim, but gravity. I don't know if it's something you're gonna be too happy about. But regardless, S2 still pushed up with the device in hand. Snappy trying to run it here, but you got Pip behind enemy lines looking to make a play. He'll shut down the EMP for the moment. Has a couple more involved, and oh, gave up the preem at a horrible time. He's gonna get stun checked here, and I mean, you don't deal with a device carrier. Jaren's just gonna pick it up, and he's gone. This is a score for sure going through. Yeah, Jaren, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Pip probably should have grabbed the drone, ran that back to his spawn toward his teammates, prevent that one from going through. The fact that you just let the drone linger, that, I mean, all the time I've seen that lead to cap after cap. Callie with a second left, trying to make a play happen, but nothing to be done there, and halftime is going on through, and we're tied at 2. OMNiA, I feel like they had a great resurgence there in that half, but just kind of crumbled at the end. I feel like just a couple of plays don't go your way, and just a tough way to end things here. Well, we get a clean slate. We'll head to the second half, and now OMNiA have a chance to try and get something going on the second half, and I feel like S2 as well. I feel like they did a great job in the previous match on this side, and if they could do that same thing yet again, they're in prime position to take the 3-0 here, and it's really up to OMNiA to show us something in this half. They did a good job to string a couple of scores together, but that's all it was. It was only a couple. We'll take a quick look at X off the opening break here, having the hot hand. Lead slaying his way for the S2 boys, and another nade kill, this time kill shot, opening things up with the frag grenade toward mid, pushing up aggressively, but both players toward 10. Jaren trying to clean up the kills here. He's going to spot the first one. Can you get the second one? You can, and kill shot gets the third. So now a chance for S2 to push through, and you already got Jaren past the portal. This should be a guaranteed one, and it will be. Knives are out. People not ready for gunfights, and this might even be a relay as well. Jaren looking for the third. He's not going to find it, but Snappy is there for the trade, and I mean, you got everybody here for S2. This could be definitely the double up here for you. But X, oh, caught in transition, though. Jaren not able to find it in time. He's the last one up, and OMNiA, they will stabilize here. So preventing the second one from going through is huge. You still have Jaren you got to deal with, and he's playing the cruddy angle. Able to get one. Delay them for the moment. Got Glowstick and Callie on the reset. Trying to deal with the pressure here. Callie able to get one. Glowstick trying to get the trade. Meanwhile, you got Stutter. Everyone I go to is just the wrong person. There we go. Everybody I go to is just wrong. They're already dead or something, but back and forth in the tug of war will be OMNiA. They got to deal with the pressure from X on the flip side, but they deal with it, and they deal with it pretty well here. Have a chance now for the score. They're on the doorstep, and Pip might just run it in. What is that? He just W keys forward. I mean, Jaren gets the triple, but job done. OMNiA, they get the device, and I mean, just maybe a blunder from S2. We went into a listen-in with S2. Let's go into a listen-in with OMNiA here on this drone reset. See if they're able to chain it together here.
Tree.
There's two, there's three.
Nah,
Three
either
there,
way,
three there.
either way,
Three
I
there.
was dead.
Yeah, there's three there.
Nice.
Play corner,
Play
play
live.
corner.
Play corner. Play corner.
I
I'll grab
checked
it
it.
if I can.
You're good, you're good.
One more red. I got double push.
He's stunned.
Nothing like that.
Nading red. I'm
Oh,
nading
fuck.
red. Nading red. And
One's outer.
one's red and one's outer.
Outer.
Hold on, I'm waiting.
Outer
Fuck, I
bullet.
just got body bumped.
Outer.
Our couches, our couches.
We can make the play. That's the last
Dead.
one, Pip.
Go.
That's the score. Come on.
Dog shit, fuck. Get the fuck out of my spawn.
One mid cut.
The mid cut, mid cut.
Two mid cut. Two
Dead.
mid cut. One
Another
dead.
Another
One more
mid
mid cut. They're nading.
Yo,
He's
go
standing,
away
he's standing.
with this. Go away with this. Go away
I'm
with
going,
this.
I'm going, I'm
Go,
going, I'm
go,
going,
go,
I'm going,
go,
I'm going,
go,
I'm
go.
going. Yeah, stun
Watch
it,
your back.
stun
Watch your
it,
back.
stun it,
Watch
stun
your
it.
back, Andy. Watch your
One
behind.
red. One's
weak,
yeah.
one weak,
One's our
one
mid
weak.
cut.
Good, good,
One's
good. Score that shit. Come
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
one's mid cut. Watch flame.
I'm P3.
Yeah. They're
Make it a
coming to-
bullet. Make it a bullet. Dude.
Fine, set up for
No,
the
no, iron, June. Or,
Set up
okay,
for the push.
Fuck, never mind.
Stun, or hit.
I got our
Go
couches. I got our couches. Nothing
Okay.
couches. Nothing broken.
I'm still
I'm stunned.
close.
He's weak.
I naded. Back up.
Yup.
He's
Oh,
in
there's one in
10.
lockers. One in lockers.
Nade.
Yeah, just wait for
Play,
them.
play, June, play. No.
Ah,
One deep out.
they all shot
And
me.
next time
Go
you guys
to-
just
go
need to
to-
wait. You guys don't need to
Yeah.
push that.
Heard.
Get
One's
red.
outer.
Get
One
red.
outer right now. Outer right now. Glow.
Weak. I had no aim assist.
I'm in red.
Nice.
I'm in red.
Push the red.
One more red. One more red. Close right.
I'm
There's
sorry, way
two.
out.
There's two in red. There's two in red.
Once our couches.
one,
Once
two,
our
three.
couches.
And that the comps of OMNiA 9. S2 though on the precipice of tying this one up, and they're gonna get the equalizer. This has been a crazy hectic overload, I'm not gonna lie. It's almost been a movie scenario as we wind down with just over a minute to play. S2 looking to try and make this comeback. It was OMNiA. I mean, a similar story to the first half. They get a couple of chains together on this half, looking to try and make something happen. Hellstorm going to be dropped, though. X trying to get involved. He's going to get a couple of kills. Well, I mean, you're going to kill your teammates, so not exactly ideal, but he's still behind enemy lines. The drone is dropped, but OMNiA on the prowl, looking to try and get this one through. They might have a chance to do so. Glowstick on the portal, gets stunned. He's going to get taken care of. Callie, though, delivers the 6th one, getting a kill as well, and that might be what you needed to finish this overload, excuse me, and send us to that hard point. Now it's going to be S2. I mean, you got to get this equalizer to send us to OT. Killshot and Jaren opening up with kills. Jaren with a double, though. The last one with the drone, and that's 4 dead. You got Jaren already pushed up with the trophies. The close spawns are coming in, though. 15 on the clock. You have a chance at OT at the very least, but you got to win the gunfights. S2 go a little bit too early. They don't expect the close spawns in OMNiA. They clutch up in the end here. S2 had an opportunity. They didn't need to rush it. They could have played for the OT, but they tried to force it. And that'll be it on this one. OMNiA, they will stay alive for that hard point on Gridlock. And a very close back and forth in this map number 3. It was honestly just, I called it a minute ago, a movie. And it will be OMNiA getting it done. But that was, I mean, by the thinnest of margins. But hey, doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Dom Toretto said it. It's facts. And despite a great map coming through, especially I feel like Killshot stepped up to the plate in a huge way. Wasn't enough in the end. I mean, look at that slaying. I mean, you completely outslayed him if you're S2, but I mean, slaying isn't everything. It's about the teamwork. It's about how you play the resets. And I'm not going to lie, I saw quite a few like pinch routes coming through where it was one player of S2 going for a crazy Omega pinch, but his teammates were just not ironed up. They weren't ready, or maybe some miscommunication coming through. Maybe they didn't call out the pinch or something, but just unnecessary pinches coming through. Or at the very least, you got to tell your teammates to just chill and not go for gunfights. Just hold the fort while you go for that route. And it ended up costing you a couple of scores doing that. So something to look forward or to look at going forward in your next couple of matches, because you're going to have guaranteed matches for both these guys after the series is done. So mistakes coming through for S2 cause OMNiA to take that map by the thinnest of margins. As we do head to that Gridlock HP, anything can still happen, and it's going to be up to OMNiA to try and deliver this one. I do believe this is going to be the S2 map pick, so if they're practiced on it, you're going to have your work cut out for you, but we'll see if that's going to be the case. We'll send it to a quick break. We'll be right back with Gridlock HP here in a bit. And we are back with map number 4 here. Gridlock HP. S2. Up 2-1 in the series. Looking to close it out here. After a narrow loss in the overload, maybe some mistakes starting to pile up. We'll see if OMNiA can take advantage. And so far, OMNiA going to be winning the trading battle on the hill. X trying to keep the hopes and dreams alive. He gets a double kill for his efforts here. Cali, low HP now, has to wait for some help off spawn here. Stutter trying to get involved as well, but now both players low HP on the time, and it can be so hard to weed out these players on it. You can see just playing your lives on both ends of things. X, though, going toward the top ropes, able to get a double kill. Maybe bit off a little bit more than he could chew there, going for thirds, but that allows Killshot to push up toward New. He found the timing on that gap, and now Jaren gets the trade, so rotations are on. You got Callie. She's chilling in the shop, able to get the first one, but now she's the only one alive. Jaren found his way toward the back. The trades might be through, but somehow Killshot lost that one. W win from Callie there. Absolutely guns him, and now the pressure's on OMNiA. Wow, Snappy just shooting circles around his target. Now OMNiA on the break attempt here. Jaren standing tall with the iron, though. Low HP, he'll chow, but X on this pinch route gets it done, and while Snappy, I'm just having the worst luck right now, apparently. Windmills, then kills himself with the car. And his teammate, apparently, so interesting start on Gridlock, for sure. Nobody really comfortable with any sort of setup or any sort of hill time at the moment. Callie doing what she can to try and get on the time, but Snappy will alleviate the pressure. And with 20 left to play, I mean, I like the route that X took there, trying to get toward New, but unfortunately his teammates weren't in position, but there's still a lot of time left on hold. That's 20 seconds to soak, and OMNiA, they have the setup, but we'll see how S2 approach this break. They have a lot of personnel on the way, you could say. Pip gunning the first one from long range will alert the alarm bells. The pressure's coming from this angle. Stutter now with the Semtex in the side door. Or I should say a stun grenade. Wow, doesn't win that. Nice W win from Killshot here. Unfortunately, Pip on the prowl with the pinch route gets the double, but doesn't matter because S2, they win the gunfights from the front. They'll get the clean break. They're going to spawn close, though, for the side of OMNiA, so the play is not over yet, but X, I mean, he's just been shooting everybody in the back for the moment. He'll get the 3 dead for S2, and now a chance for them to soak quite a bit of this time, and the spawn outs as well. I say that, though, but then just Glowstick just spawns in the back. So, teams just need to pick a side they want to spawn them on, so they don't get these split spawns constantly like this, especially on a hill like this where you can lock down a lot of time. It can be difficult to do, but you just need to pick a side, and I feel like it got incredibly mixy for both these rosters on that hill, and I mean, S2 with the better end of time for sure, but still, definitely a possibility for OMNiA to come back in this one. I like this creddy from Killshot all the way in the back. You're probably not clearing him here. Jaren able to get the first one, and now Killshot trying to get involved. He'll activate on the time, but Stutter wins a big one. But it's short-lived. OMNiA losing some gunfights. They'll still spawn in the back, but Jaren taking care of you on spawn. He's on an 8 spree, by the way. I didn't even notice. I'm so sort of semi-locked that this guy just absolutely frying at the moment. Gets 8. He's definitely got that Hellstorm missile, yeah, in the back pocket here. S2 with a firm lead, doubling up their opponent's score. OMNiA still in the back, trying to soak a decent amount of this time. Pip alive for the moment. How much more can you get on this scrap? You're going to need to make it quite a bit to try and make this match closer than it has been in the HP department. Callie staying alive, but not enough. Not enough in the ammo department. S2 heading toward New, and I love this route from Killshot. He's already through Dojo. Going toward top bridge can be so annoying to deal with. If he has an AR, this is probably guaranteed kills, but he should be able to get it done with a sub regardless. Gets that player low HP, trapped in the corner. X should be able to spot them, and they'll go for the chow. Killshot off the top ropes. I don't know what exactly that was, but looking for trick shots or something. And now it's going to be up to OMNiA. Glowstick having a kind of a pretty bad match. Him and Stutter both not really doing that well at the opening of Gridlock here. And Glowstick kind of has been the guy, I feel like, for OMNiA in the slang, at least throughout the whole series so far. He's been Mr. Consistent, but just having a really tough start. Really need him to get involved with the AR. And this could be a tough map for an AR, especially if you're on the back foot to try and rip people, because there's so many headies that you have to deal with. So I understand your pain. This is kind of a sub map, especially with the NPC meta, and S2 making them work for it. Jaren gets picked on the rotation, though, and that's a huge win Glowstick finds. A nice shutdown kill for him, and he's going to spot the foot of X. S2 pushing through toward the back. Nobody really hard blocking, though. I'm not sure if I love this setup. I feel like you want somebody further deep for OMNiA in the back here to really try and anchor these spawns, because if you're just at the 18, you're going to get cut down, especially with this Hellstorm coming through. Jared should be able to get a free pick on him. Yeah, Glowstick going to drop. The fact he's not in the back there, he's not able to make things mixy, leads to the spawn out. Now Stutter and Pip on the hill having to deal with the pressure, but so far so good. It's going to be a double coming through from Callie before she's dropped. And OMNiA, I mean, despite the streak investment, so far so good on this P2. Not having the spawns doesn't seem to affect them at all. And this is a great spot, honestly, on the car here. I might steal this one once the car is blown up. I didn't realize it's actually that crazy of a head glitch. I'm used to the BO4 days where cars are a little bit more solid, I guess you'd say. But yeah, might be one I'm marking down for later. X, though, with a nice double on old, will ensure about 10 seconds of scrap time. But OMNiA now have a chance to take the lead on new. They just need to make sure they set up for this hill and just cover all their bases, because they got all 4 players here. You just need to try and find some kills. But it's going to be a split approach from S2 here. On this side, you got Glowstick set up for the first one. Killshot does get the trade, but now he's the last one alive. And yeah, clean 4 dead. There you go. That's exactly what you needed from OMNiA. They deal with the first wave. Now probably just 2 more you got to thwart off, and you could potentially take the lead here. And Glowstick toward mid-map, also trying to play spawn kills. Might be able to get the double, but it'll only be 1 for now. Stutter on the side door gets taken care of. Now the pressure is on from both angles. Callie, not sure exactly where she needs to be, is able to get the 1, but the S2 break does eventually roll through. And now OMNiA, they still have the spawns for new, but they got to be careful. Yeah, they will be spawning out now. I would have liked to see Stutter play his life there, back up, wait for his teammates off spawn. You're really not going to be able to make the break happen immediately anyway because of how far away they were. So patience is a virtue, and we'll see if they can learn from their mistakes. S2 get another hill of scrap time, but OMNiA slowly but surely, they're getting these holds, they're getting the time, and they're having the comeback potential here. Pip cleans up Snappy in the back, and now a chance for, OMNiA yet again to really break the door open on this P4 here. We'll see how S2 approach this break. You got X up top, trying to make things mixy. He gets the timing window to make it happen. Mute Field, no, at a bad time, and that's another situation. I feel like it's X yet again. It's the second time I've seen him pop Mute Field, kind of for no reason. I feel like Mute Field's kind of an irrelevant, I guess, field upgrade or whatever. You don't really need to call it in, so gets caught in that one. I'm making a bigger deal than it really is, but those kills add up. And the S2, they're going to get absolutely cleaned up. Callie putting her foot down, getting the double kill on the 3 spree, backtracking for the scrap as well. Not sure if I love this route coming through, but regardless, you do want to get as much time as you can, because yeah, 10 seconds of scrap time adds up over and over, and S2 have been consistently getting the last little bit of the time on each hill, and OMNiA haven't really had enough time on all these holds to make it worth, it just been about, this 30 to 40 point deficit this whole time, so there's going to be a huge P1. If OMNiA can lock this down and flip the spawns for new, they're in prime position really to win this map. You already invested that Hellstorm earlier if you were, S2, so you don't really have one to break this P1, which is, I'm surprised they used it on that P2 earlier. And you're not saving it for a hill like this, because you're now in a predicament where OMNiA, yeah, just racking up the hill time here. They're getting all the trades, and you would love to have a streak to just wipe them off the point, but now you're just going to have to do it with the gunny, but you do. It's a couple of AR gunfights go your way, and it will be S2 breaking. With about 20 left on the clock, they'll back up. They realize that they need to back up now because there's already a gap in your setup. Stutter closes it early on here. Should be able to clean this one up towards store or not. What a win from X there. Looking for another big one, but he's going to get cleaned up. Killshot does get the trade. And now S2, they're still spawning in the back of new, but you got to deal with the pressure from the front now. And OMNiA have done a great job, I'm not going to lie, of holding hills from the front. S2 have not really responded well to that. What is that win? What is that win? The fact that Killshot dies there is crazy. Definitely should have cleaned that one up. And now OMNiA, 5 seconds from taking the lead here. This has been kind of a sloppy mess from S2 later into this game. OMNiA have found their footing. 3 dead. Jaren last alive in the back. Low HP. He's going to chow instead of playing his life. And OMNiA, tick by tick, slowly but surely, coming back. They'll take the lead. They can't win it here. But S2, they got to have a better effort on this hold on P3, or this map might just be kissed goodbye. We'll see if they hit this ult or not. Killshot and X looking like they want to try, but there's still 2 arrows to defend, and, well, Killshot, he'll go for the chow. Low HP on Cali, and he'll get the last 6 or so, but, I mean, kind of irrelevant scrap time. You need to set up toward new. Look at where they spawn now. All the way out. It's up to Killshot, or excuse me, Jaren and X on this new hold to try and stay alive, play your life, and X doing a great job, but he's going to need some help, or maybe not. He'll just do the triple up by himself here. Jaren patrolling showers. Killshot gets credit for the first one. And S2, so far so good on this hold. It's anything but clear cut, though. OMNiA still on the prowl. Stutter still trying to get involved. Gets one toward outer showers, pushing up, though. And we're looking at a mixy finish here. 30 points for S2, 20 for OMNiA for the close here. And S2, they'll take care of that clean wave. And now OMNiA will test your retake ability on this hill because X has been absolutely frying as of late. Another force spree off a spawn. Make it 5! Knife kill coming out. S2, you could still win it on this hill. You gotta break if you're OMNiA. Low HP on X. He's gonna need some help. He's gonna need some help here, as it's gonna be the 2 falling. Killshot last alive on hill. He's gonna get dropped, and now OMNiA, not only do you break, the spawns should be yours. You just have to deal with Jaren. And Jaren, this is the most important kill of the map, and you lose it. Overzealous on that one, and now S2 backs against the wall. You need to try and break this one, OMNiA. You gotta hold for 10 more seconds here. Both these teams so evenly matched on this HP, it would seem. Jaren from the top trying to break the hill. He's gonna drop down, but not able to find a glow stick. 3 seconds, he'll stay alive, and it's OMNiA down the tail end to force map number 5. What a series. What a map we just watched. And what a breakdown if you're S2 in this one. That is one that I feel like you should have closed out, but just I feel like they just never had the setups that you needed. You were just relying on the scrap time over and over. And even when you did have the setups for new, you were just not holding enough time. And little by little, OMNiA were able to claw their way back. And it was that P1 for me, man. If you had that Hellstorm for that second P1, that could have been it. But OMNiA, they take advantage of that one, and 35 kills coming through as well. What a map coming through. And OMNiA 9, they will take it to that map number 5. I didn't think the series was going to go 5 based on how it started. It was looking pretty clear cut, but S2, man, choking under the pressure. 2 incredibly close maps. And we will see the Raid SND here after all. We're going to send it to a quick break before we see the final one here. But man, this has been a crazy series so far. We'll see you guys in a bit for the finisher. And what could be an insane map. We'll see. Stay tuned. And for all the marbles, we are back. Map 5. OMNiA looking to complete the reverse sweep here. We'll see if they're able to do so. Aggression toward A. Glowstick gets the first kill here. Mid-map aggression, no. Kill shot, gotta be careful. And it's gonna be 3 dead already. Snappy in the 1v3. OMNiA have come to play here. Looking to do the reverse sweep. And in prime position to do so. Bomb's gonna go down. They got all the confidence in the world in S2. How do you respond here? Snappy in the 1v3. I mean, I've seen some clutches come through, but this is going to be a tough one. Everybody credit up in corners. So not only do you got to go, you know, on a Easter egg hunt, essentially, you got to do it quickly. And he has not seen anything yet. Finally going to get a shot. Finally going to get a chow. And they might line up, but a little too late. A little too late on that one. No lineup this time for Snappy. OMNiA will strike first. And an aggressive play toward A. Fast. They get the bomb down early, and S2 just caught off guard. Good strat coming through. It's a W fast A strat. We've seen a couple of those. And they tend to work more often than not. They work more than you would think. So we'll see how S2 respond. I'm curious, let's see if X whips out the sniper. This guy has been pulling the boomstick out quite a bit. And I would imagine since it's B, that might be the case here. And it looks like it will be. Boomstick's out. Callie wants no part of that. And an early bomb plant from Killshot. Oh, the wallbangs come through. The wallbangs come through! Callie, a huge first blood to find. No bomb plant. And now S2, I mean, that was their whole strat to play the post plant. Now that the bomb gets denied, you're in a tough spot because you have no map presence whatsoever. OMNiA completely denying space. Snappy, got to be careful though. He rips the one, but should get traded here in a moment. And he will. Stutter chiming on in for the second one here. And Jaren, oh, that's a huge find. If he can stay alive, that's huge. 2v2 now. Sniper on out. X, gonna spot some players toward mid. If he could find a weapon here, that'd be ideal, but he's still on the sniper. He's still on the sniper. The whiff comes through. And he can't find that weapon. He's looking for one, but just nothing down. Jaren looking to try and get involved, but he's going to get picked. And now, I mean, it's just the sniper player left last alive. And you only have 25 on the clock to work with. Not ideal. And they know it. They're not giving him anything. Not sure if I love how X played this. I mean, he tried to find a weapon, I guess, really, but nothing to be done there. And OMNiA shutting it down. And Callie with the most important kill of the round. You kill the bomb planter, and nobody was there pushed up to support him either. Everyone is playing so passively toward bedroom. The fact that he dies means you have absolutely no space to work with. And just, yeah, I'm not sure if I love that play, because, yeah, it's no trophy either. S2 gambling that they were going to get that bomb down, but that's what happens when you gamble. Sometimes it doesn't work out. OMNiA now, back on the offense. We'll see if they hit this fast A yet again, and looks like that's going to be the case. How does S2 respond to this? Nade's a little off the mark here. Callie, gonna get shut down this time. Good adjustment. Glowstick still able to get the trade, but so far so good. S2, 2v2 now. No bomb plant early on, so that gives S2 a lot more time to work with. It looks like they're gonna spot both of these players toward open steps, it looks like. Yeah, Pip gonna relay that info. Glowstick, just get the rock down. They're both open. Nade's gonna be off the mark, and now it's gonna have to be a retake. S2 in a much better position to do so this time, though. They're gonna double up toward Laundry, and it looks like they are gonna be met with some resistance here. Nade over the top. Might land on X. No, it's gonna be a little off the mark here. Glowstick, low HP. Gonna get flown out here in a second. Kill shot. Thinking about hitting this. And S2, they gotta go. They're running out of time. I mean, OMNiA have played the clock beautifully here. First one's gonna fall, though. Glowstick in the 1v2. He's spotted. He should get traded here from either Killshot or X. And low time. But it doesn't matter. S2, they did get a move on. But that got a little nervy at the end. I feel like OMNiA probably could have got the pick there on Laundry had they just, you know, held the heady. But, hey. Stuff happens. You gotta worry about your back, too. And honestly, OMNiA, they could have backed up fully, too. They could have given him Laundry if they really wanted to, but it's a tough situation. S2, they do capitalize, but that was a low-time scramble for sure. But a round's a round. You'll take it. You'll stop the momentum, and we'll see if you can build any for yourself. Not sure if I loved how they played the past couple of offenses. And we'll see if they make the adjustment here. I guess I shouldn't say last couple, because it was really just the last one, but X with the wall bangs coming through, not gonna land. Stutter thinking about getting aggressive. He spots kill shot toward ring, but this is such a bad position if you get caught. And yeah, he is gonna get caught, unfortunately. 7 watching mid-map. Jaren gets the trades, and well, 2 for 2 yet again, and it's gonna be the dynamic duo. Gonna be X and Jaren. X with some shots, low HP, and Jaren, I'm not sure if I love that chow. SMG at that range. Tried to get involved, but a W nade coming through, and X is having himself a map 5 spree. 1v1 now, Pip versus X. Bomb is down back A. I'm not sure if Pip knows that, and X might catch a timing. He might catch a timing here. Yeah, knife out from Pip. What are we doing? Just give him the round, why don't you? X on a 6 spree, and S2. They come roaring back. They'll tie things up. I guess he didn't have his knife out, but yeah, still, I mean, with the AR out, that's a risky chow. I guess the timing window closed a little sooner than he was expecting, but at least you had your gun out. Didn't matter in the end. NPC just better at that range, and yeah, X now 1 kill, I think, off this Hellstorm. If he can get just an assist, maybe, or an early nade kill, that might be everything. I'm curious if this nade's gonna land. Oh, it blew up the van, but just not quite enough. X toward mid-map, though. Gotta be careful here. There's 2 players in front of him. He needs some help. He needs some help, and nobody there. Solo chowing mid, 1 off a spree. That is a decision. Just bait for this guy. Give him the streak. S2, yeah, maybe another mistake. Maybe X feeling himself a little bit too much. Jaren does get the answer back on 1. He's got to be careful, though. Low HP. He'll back down. And meanwhile, OMNiA capitalizing. They'll get another. And Pip in prime position to shut down Snappy, but shot's a little off the mark. Surprise bomb has not been planted yet. Glowstick really playing patiently with this. S2 gonna wrap the map here. Snappy spots Pip. He'll read that info to Jaren, and I don't know if Jaren is gonna be able to close it in time, and he will be, so. Equalizer coming down, and the bomb's still not planted, I think, most importantly here. 30 on the clock now. Glowstick probably could have had this planted 30, 40 seconds ago. And put S2 in an awkward position, but now, I mean, OMNiA in the awkward position. They have no idea what they want to do. Snappy gets caught in transition, though, but still only 15 on the clock. OMNiA, they don't really have time. They have to commit to B now, and Jaren knows this, or at least he should. Maybe not, actually. Guess is wrong, so OMNiA, late into the round, they do get bailed out. Jaren misreading the situation. And now in the clutch, I think he has been spotted. I thought Glowstick spotted him, but maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, but now they have. This should be a guaranteed from OMNiA as long as Jaren isn't able to close the gap. And yeah, you see the reposition coming through from Glowstick. Doesn't want any part of that NPC gunfight. And now Jarrett, I mean, it's a guessing game where they could be. He does spot both of them, though. Reload coming through. Running out of time, though. 15 on the clock. You got to get a move on. First one, gonna drop. Second one, you know they're Tiki. Can you find it in time? And no, low HP. That was incredibly close. Jaren, nice try. But it's going to be OMNiA. They won't scam away the round, although it came down to a crazy 1v1. One more bullet. And Callie's dead there. Back and forth we go. 3-2. Been an incredibly close series in the past few maps. Will OMNiA be able to keep this up? S2, you really need Snappy and Killshot to start getting involved. It's been X and Jaren leading the way, but you need your teammates to help you out, and I feel like some of the play calls need to be a little bit better. Still nobody dead yet. 4v4 off the break. Jaren gonna spot one toward open steps. And that's gonna allow X to push up, but there is another one here. Stutter is close. Snappy toward outer, though. Gonna get ripped. Another death for Snappy. Having a pretty rough map 5 here. And S2, I mean, yeah, they've given up so much space now. There's already a person in bottom bed. We'll see how many Callie can rack up here. Even if it's only one, this will be ideal. And they might drop the bomb as well. No, Killshot wins that. Huge win coming through, but I mean, still time dwindling. Rotate coming through. Stutter's going to spot the rotate. He's going to relay that to his team. A nice rip from Glowstick to start things off. Now Stutter backtracking. 25 on the clock now, and S2 just running out of time. They're playing these rounds so slowly. It's just Jaren now. 1v3, bomb dropped. Yeah, and S2, just no time. All OMNiA have to do is just literally lay down. Just disconnect the controller and you'll win this round. And another just slow approach allows OMNiA to just take the lead comfortably now. 4-2, and I'm not really loving these strats from S2. I feel like they're just playing so slow. They're not really giving themselves a chance, and I mean, I know you got first blooded, but still. The time is just becoming a factor every single time. Really for both of these teams, but especially for S2, it would seem. OMNiA, 2 away from taking the victory in this one and moving on to the winners finals. They started off 0-2. They have won the last 2 maps and looking to complete the reverse sweep here. S2, aggression through mid-map. They're not going to see anything. And they should know that the jig should be up toward B. X looking for it, but unfortunately not able to find. And he's another solo chow from S2, from X in particular. Gives OMNiA the first blood. The bomb plant now down. Jaren, though, found a gap, but how much of a gap is it really? He does find the first at the very least. Still being annoying. And they know there's one here. Killshot, low HP, trying to stay alive. Jaren clearing up top. And the timing from Jaren. Oh, he can't spot Glowstick, and Glowstick stays alive, makes the play. And it's map point. OMNiA just picking them apart on this raid. Jaren knew there was another one down there too, just didn't clear the outskirts. And Glowstick having himself a map 10-4 right now, leading the way for OMNiA 9. And now just need one more round. You just got to close it out. And I called out Snappy earlier. You need him to get involved. Has had an incredibly rough SND. Him and Killshot. Both sitting on low kills. And I'm not going to lie. There is, even though X is, you know, doing decent in the slang, a couple of scams for sure coming through from that guy. You need them to lock it in. You need the teamwork to be flowing. And it's just Jaren on an island toward mid. A lot of island plays coming through, and Pip might be able to catch one. Open steps. He's going to get some tags on in. He'll back down. Play is toward B, though, and that's a W. Nate again. Callie showing her worth. Getting the bomb planter yet again. Snappy for the equalizer. Does get the rip on through and somehow able to stay alive. It's just Jaren yet again in the 1v2. Can't find the second one, and it's OMNiA with the unbelievable reverse sweep coming through in this series. What a way to steal that from S2. They'll take that one, and pretty convincingly in map 5 as well, I must add. A huge map from Glowstick to make it happen, and what a crazy collapse. S2, you had them on the ropes, but they never tapped out, they never went down, and my goodness, 6-2 in the raid S&D to close things out. What a series. And I mean, both of my series today have been incredible all the way to map 5. This time, it's OMNiA with the resilience, with the composure, showing out in a big way. And they will move on to the winners finals as well. I'm going to refresh the bracket. I'm curious who ended up winning that. I believe it's an all OMNiA in the top 4 right now for winners side. Yeah, OMNiA Onyx beat OMNiA Virtue, so looks like OMNiA 9 will play OMNiA Onyx in the winners finals. I'm not sure if that's later today or if that, I think that's tomorrow actually, I do believe. I'm not 100% on that, so don't quote me, but yeah, a tough one for S2. They're going to drop down. They're going to play, I believe it's Azora in the losers round 2, so that'll be up next here. So we do have some more matches, and I will be covering that as well. A tough way to end things for S2, but hey, they still got more matches today. You got to relock back in quickly here, because, I mean, that one, if you don't let the relock back in quickly, that can be a mental destroyer. So we'll see how they perform here in the losers bracket run that they're going to have to go on now, because that was one you probably should have finished, but just, I mean, look at how close those maps 3 and 4 were. It just could have been yours, but did not ice up when you needed them to. So congrats to OMNiA, though, but we will be continuing with our S2 journey in this one. Appreciate you guys for coming through. I'm going to end the stream we're going to set up for the next match in the series tonight. I believe that will be against, like I said, Azora. I don't even know how to say this. I don't know how to say the last name. Oltwa? Azora Oltwa? Yeah, good luck me casting that in the next one, future me. So I'm going to end the stream. We'll see you guys here in a bit. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Be back in a little while.
Holy steady watching me. Every day they clocking me. Red alert. I'm the dangerous. I keep that clock on me. And they ain't looking for no choke. I'm just looking out for me. Cause I done